day everyone, my name is Satinitingan. I'm 17 years old and my title my title is all about the motivation in reading comprehension in English subject among junior high school students in Satinitingan National High School. Reading comprehension difficulties has been a global dimension nowadays. Research on reading comprehension difficulties highlight global changes, emphasizing the influence of family and cultural values on children reading experience. Research on Chinese students. In Asia, students have examined the reading motivation of Chinese students in both their first language, Dutch, for have difficulty comprehension their motivation with the same framework. A study in Bulawan District, Davao City, Philippines. In the Philippines, a study examined the motivation and comprehension level among junior high school students in Parañaque, finding significant relationship between these factors. Local research in Bunawag District, Davao City explored the connection between reading attitude, motivation, and comprehension among public elementary school learners. Reading comprehension is essential for academic success and personal growth. Reading comprehension and motivation is essential for developing effective strategies that enhance academic success and personal growth among students. Hypothesis: there is significant relationship between motivation and reading comprehension in English subject. There is a domain of the motivation significantly affect reading comprehension. Research objective: to describe the level of motivation in terms of academic socialization, interment, informativeness, and constraints. To describe the level of reading comprehension concerned in terms of opinions on personal body, statistic function, and influence of social media, statistician FEMA version, and influence of social media certification middle version. Third, to determine the significant relationship between motivation and reading comprehension. 4. To determine which domain significant affect motivation and reading comprehension. Theoretical framework. The study conceptual framework positions motivation as the dependent variable with various indicators including instrumental, integrative, and intrinsic motivation, as well as extrinsic influence like teacher and peer support. Instrumental motivation specifically refers to the practical reasons behind language learning, such as achieving academic or specific personal goals. Conceptual paradigm. There have IV and DV. For IV is motivation, for DV naman is reading comprehension. Motivation is, there have first is intrinsic motivation, self-confidence. Second, intrinsic motivation, integrative orientation. Third, extrinsic motivation, instrumental orientation. Fourth, external encouragement. 5. Extrinsic motivation, teacher and peers student. Reading comprehension. First, vocabulary. Second, text structure. Third, grammatical structures. 4. Background. 5. Motivation. 6. Time relation. And 7. Lacking of strategies. Research local. For research local is this research was conducted at Cagayan National High School in Davao del Norte, Philippines. The researcher was a student at this school during study. Population and sample focuses on junior high school student at Cagayan National High School from a total of 291 students. Representative samples is used solving formula. Statistic tools. The questionnaire responses were analyzed using first is mean, measured social media exposure and body image concern. Second, person. Assessed the relationship between social media exposure and body image concern. Third, regression analysis. Identify which social media exposure aspect influence body image concern. Summary of finding. Based on the criteria, the following findings were presented. The level of motivation among junior high school students in Cagayan National High School have an overall mean of 3.35 with a descriptive equivalent of moderate. Second, the level of reading comprehension among junior high school students in Cagayan National High School have an overall mean of 2.98 with descriptive equivalent moderate. There is no significant relationship between motivation and reading comprehension as indicated. A probability value of 2.98 and leading to the acceptance of the null hypothesis. In statistical mean, there is no significant evidence to accept the idea that motivation is impacted student reading comprehension as calculated. The probability value of 2.98 is less than level of significance of 7.77. Conclusion. Based on the finding of the study, the following conclusions are made. First, the level of motivation is moderately evident. Second, the level of reading comprehension is moderately observed. 3. There is no significant relationship between motivation and reading comprehension. 4. Motivation is no significant in predicting the reading comprehension. Enhance motivation strategies. Implement targeted programs and activities that aims to both students' motivation toward readings. These could include reading clubs, book fair and author visits that create a more engaging reading environment. Integrative learnings integrative and collaborative learning strategies in the curriculum that can foster student engagement, group discussion, tutoring, and project-based learning could help students develop a more positive attitude toward reading. Provide professional development for educators. Offer training for teachers on how to effectively motivate students can enhance their reading skill. Workshop on differentiated instruction and motivational techniques may empower educators to better support students. Encourage parental environment. Promote incentives that encourage parents to engage with their children's reading habits at home. This can include workshops of informational sessions that educate parents on how to support their children's literacy development. Conduct further research. Since the study found no significant relationship between motivation and reading comprehension, further research could explore other factors that influence reading comprehension in students, such as teaching methods, reading materials, or socio-economic factors.